All right, guys, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeart Radio Countdown. Oh, my God. Lisa, how are you?
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing it's so good to see you. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I assume it's a good time to be Lisa right now. Everything's going phenomenal, right?
I don't know. I'm so happy. I'm enjoying it.
As you should. Lisa, I'm curious. Where do you call home now? Is it Seoul or is it LA or Thailand? Where is or everywhere? Where's home?
I would love to say Seoul still. Yeah, but I'm traveling too much this year.
You are. I bet your passport must be like a old school phone book thick, right?
I have to change my passport recently.
Wow, that much, huh?
Yeah.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's working because people are loving you. The new music is crazy. You got to travel and do your thing, right? Lisa, gonna play Moonlit Floor later on in the countdown. Obviously, I'm so in love with this track. I was talking to you off air about that. But are we working on a body of music, whether it be an album or EP, or you just dropping single?
My goal is to make an album. Yes, but right now I'm like making new songs.
Are you constantly in the studio recording, writing, all that?
Yes, I'm still doing all that.
Moonlit Floor, the video shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Any crazy, cool stories from shooting the video?
Ooh, I shot the music video in like the historic venue. So beautiful, and that day was really cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really cold. I was like keep shaking all the time.
That walking around Paris.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've been there just twice, me and my wife,
Oh.
And so our daughter Sophie's been there with us once.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just something magical about just the streets, the city of Paris. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
It really is.
Like the buildings, it's old, but it's so beautiful.
And the history, this is a national countdown, obviously, but we're sitting in L.A. The history of L.A. is cool, but it's like, this building was built in 1960, and we're like in LA, we're like, oh my God. In Paris, it's like Jesus walked here. It's just, it's such, the history is. Lisa, when fans see you, you're walking around, I don't know, LA, Seoul, Paris. What do they usually, when they come up to you, what do they usually say to you? Or do they just scream?
They're so nice though. They come to me and they're like, oh, I just wanted to say that I really love your works. I love Moonlit Floor. I love Rockstar. I love New Women. And they just left. They don't even ask for a photo. Yeah.
Wow. What is the craziest place you've been asked for a pic? I've heard some pretty wild stories. Do you have, or are these just normal encounters for you?
Recently, I don't have anything crazy recently.
Maybe that's good because I've heard some weird ones. All this music coming out. Are you thinking in the back of your head, let's do a tour? Let's go on the road. Is that kind of on your mind? Or maybe it's all top secret. I don't know.
I would love to do a tour one day. But yeah, my goal is releasing an album.
Right.
So yeah, my focus is on that right now. But I would love to do a tour one day.
I would, yeah. I think people would certainly love that too. Hey, are you, when you do tour, when you do tour, and you've done plenty of tours, obviously, do you enjoy road life? I assume you love being on stage, clearly. I would think.
Yes.
But everything that goes with it, the travel, the hotels, the airports, do you enjoy everything involved with road life?
I miss home. I miss my bed.
I guess that's sort of huh?
No, but I'm trying to enjoy every single moment. Yeah.
It's hard because you have to bring, to make yourself feel like you're at home on the road, you'd have to bring so much stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Everything.
Where were you and where was it when you heard Moonlit Floor on the radio for the first time? Or have you heard it on the radio?
Oh, not yet, actually.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
Not yet, but
okay, it's gonna be right here then, okay?
Yes.
It's gonna be, and when you hear your music on the radio, is it a rush? Because the reason I'm asking, it's what I do, and I still find a magic in this after all these years. Do you like hearing your music on the radio?
Yes, it's like a surprise. Like when you're driving or in the car and then suddenly your song came out. I was like, what?
You're like, wait, that's me. What?
Yeah.
All right, we'll play this track in a second, and she'll hear it for the first time on the radio. What else do we need to do? This track, of course, the Sixpence None the Richer, we're talking about the sample. It's tricky to do a song when it's like a remake of a track or a sample, but you've done it, man. And you said your mom loves the track?
She loves it.
Yeah. And mom, you said in the past, we don't need to get specific, but she said, she's told you, like, I don't like certain songs or what have you, like all moms do, right?
Yes.
So she would be honest, and she freaked out when she heard it, right?
Yeah, like same as me. Like when I first heard this demo, I was like, oh my god, like I love it. I want to cut it right now, like right now in the spot. And yeah, and I remember my dad used to play this song, and
I wonder
I
if
feel
anybody from that group has heard it yet, because I don't know them, but
I
I would love to. They
I
must.
I'm sure they heard
They've
this
got it,
song.
right?
Yeah.
All right, well, this Lisa, I'm not just saying this because you're here. It's so good, just
Oh.
so good. Lisa, what is the big? I'm just curious. The biggest crowd you
Mhm.
have ever performed for? Like how many people, in front of you?
I think it was Coachella when we did a headline.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
What is that like?
I don't know.
80,000, 100,000? It's
It-
a lot.
It's like an ocean. Like I can't see the end.
What is that like? Can you how far can you see? Like 2 or 3 layers of people, or do you just see a sea of movement?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I can't really tell when I'm on stage. I was like, wait a minute.
Is it like a spiritual experience? Because I've heard sometimes when there's a magical performance,
Hmm.
performers, and I'd be curious on your take on this.
Hmm.
Do you kind of almost black out, and then when you're done, you're like, wow, that was cool, but I don't remember any of it.
Kind of. It's like everything is just white in my head. I don't even know like what I'm doing. Like yeah, some part of my memory is like lost
What
in
a
the moment.
rush,
Yeah.
I bet. Lisa, we talked about this on the phone, I don't know, a couple of months back.
Hmm.
Your acting debut, White Lotus,
Yeah.
season 3, HBO in 2025 next year. Did you enjoy I know everything is top secret. You can't say
Yes,
anything. You
yes.
signed if you say anything, military, they're going to come after you. Did you enjoy the process, the acting process?
Yes, I did. It was so much fun. Oh, it's like magical.
Handful of actors, or a lot of actors,
Mhm.
sort of a tradition, I think, is to
Mhm.
take something from the set,
Mhm.
like something from wardrobe or what have you.
Uh-huh.
Did you take anything from the set, like a prop or anything?
I did.
Good.
It's a little thing.
Can you say, or is it like a?
I can't. I can't.
Oh my God!
But yeah, I did take some. Yeah.
You have to. I think you know this about me. I'm not sure. I am obsessed with the paranormal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Ghost, haunted houses. I've got a podcast called Paranormalish. I do this year round, not just around Halloween. Have you ever had anything you would consider a paranormal encounter?
Mm,
If you haven't, that's okay.
I had one recently. Oh my god! Like when I was sleeping, and there's some noise like knocking on the door,
Like, let's reenact.
like that. It was like in the middle of the night, and the same. I stayed there for like 3 nights, and it happened every single night, and exactly same time.
Really?
Yeah,
You recall
And-
the time? Like,
it was like 1 or 2 a.m.
okay, every night, the same
Every night,
exact time.
the same. I was like, I have to like wake up. It's like, what is going on? And I just realized that I was sleeping facing the doorway. So yeah, I heard that you don't.
Is it like a feng shui thing or something like
Yes,
that?
I feel like it's like easy to connect to that. Yeah.
Did you do? And once again, you're not going to say the name of the hotel, but did
Mhm.
you ask the hotel, like, is there something going on, or is there a backstory to the?
I did. I did ask. I was like, "Oh, by the way, is there any stories that you could tell me?" And of course, they're gonna say no, nothing. I was like, "Okay."
But your gut feeling.
Hmm.
What do you think?
I think there's something like that everywhere.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I ask a lot of artists this question, because
Mhm.
you stay in so many hotels and they're beautiful hotels, but some of them, most of them, have a
Mhm.
lot of history.
Yeah.
It's if you're talking like Paris, I mean, all these hotels have been there for years, and there's always look out for the 7th floor. Don't stay in room B340. That's a Queen Mary reference. Lisa, you've worked with a lot of people. Have you ever been
Mhm.
starstruck? Like, I can't believe I am meeting or standing next to this person. Has that ever happened?
Oh my god! Recently, I met Bill Skarsgård.
I don't know this name.
Bill Skarsgård. Yeah, Bill Skarsgård.
What do you which one? Who is he?
He's play it as a.
That's him. Oh my God. I'm a big horror fan. That's
oh right.
yes. He can make the faces of the
I
It
know,
clown
I know.
without the makeup on.
Yeah.
What was that encounter like?
I don't know. We just
Did it freak you out because of the role he plays?
yeah, well, I don't know. I just got starstruck. I was like, oh, I was such a fangirl, so that I couldn't like say that to him. I was just like, hello, Lisa, and I'm just like so shy. Yeah.
Did you take a pic with him?
No, I didn't. I didn't like have any conversation because I was too
Really?
shy.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Next time, have you seen all the It films?
Yes. There's two, right?
Two of the current,
Two.
the two that you're in, yeah.
Yes,
And I
yes.
assume another one coming out soon. Do you have I assume you love scary movies? Do you have a couple of faves?
I'm not a big fan, but I saw it, and is Stranger Things is a horror.
It's in the genre, I think.
Yeah, sci-fi.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll give you a couple because I'm a big scary movie fan. I'll give you a
Mhm.
couple. I don't know how scary you want to get, and I'll go old school with it. But
Mhm.
you need to watch The Conjuring.
Oh
Have you seen The Conjuring?
no, I never. But it's too scary.
It's scary. If you want to go super old school, yet kind of, these are classics.
Mhm.
Have you heard of The Shining?
No.
Oh my God.
The
Okay.
Shining. Okay.
The Shining. It's from the 70s, I think. Had Jack Nicholson in it, and it's about Stephen King.
Mhm.
He wrote this book, turned into a movie, but the book was inspired by a real encounter that happened to him at a hotel in Colorado. I won't get into the whole story, but The Shining. And if you want to go crazy next level, check out the original Exorcist. But keep the lights on for that one because
Oh
freak
no.
you out. All right, Lisa, that's so cool you met him though. Oh my
Yeah.
God. What else? Dropping music. The goal is to put out another album. White Lotus coming out next year.
Mhm.
What else are you working on? Or maybe, and that's enough to keep you busy, clearly. Is there
Mhm.
anything else you're working on or anything you can say, or is everything top secret?
No, just working on music.
Music.
Just music. Yeah.
You must, I bet you do live in the studio at times, don't you?
Kind of. Yes.
Get that, your fans are loving it. Just loving everything you're doing. All right. Goals for 2025.
Mhm.
Is that it? Music.
Hopefully I can get back with my girls for next year.
Working on something with that?
Sorry?
You guys are working on trying to piece that together?
Hopefully next year, yeah.
Well, fingers crossed all this comes to pass. Congrats on everything. Message to your fans. Fans been with you for a long time. Bunch of new fans jumping in. They all love you. One of your fans right behind me, my daughter Sophie back there. Yeah, my God. What's your message to the fans?
Oh, well, more songs coming out, and White Lotus is coming next year, so please stay tuned. And thank you for everything.
Quick recap, Moonlit Floor is out. If you haven't heard it, oh my God, get on this track for sure. Lisa's mom loves the song, obviously. Maybe, album next year. We don't know when. I don't even think you know when. It's just whenever it's ready, right? Or do you know?
Oh,
Uh-huh. Maybe a tour, we'll see. Would you ever consider, maybe, if we had time, doing a ghost investigation with me someday at a real haunted place? Would that be something you would consider? It's okay if you say no.
Maybe. Maybe. Like 30%.
30%, yes. So 70% knows what we're talking. Well, I'll go with maybe. With maybe.
Maybe.
You're so much fun. Thank you for dropping in.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your time. At the end of every interview, Lisa, fist bump to make it official. Give me a love.